Hi everybody, here we are back again for chapter 7 of Hour of the Olympics by the famous lady who wrote all of the Jack and Annie books, and I know you know her name, so I'm not going to say it. So in the last chapter, we found out that Annie was the mystery man. This chapter, chapter 7, is called Go, Go, Go. Well, let's see. You guys have had some time to think about what that might mean, so let's see what it means. Jack stared in horror at Annie. She must have borrowed a costume from the theater. He remembered Plato's words. A girl will get in trouble if she tries to attend the Olympic Games. Uh-oh. Jack shook his head at her and pointed his finger, as if to say, "Get out of here." But Annie just waved back at him. Jack kept shaking his head at Annie. He even shook his fist. Annie turned back to watch the race. "It's not a joke!" Jack shouted. Plato turned and looked at him. "Of course not," said Plato. "We take the games very seriously." Jack felt his face grow hot. He glared at Annie's back. Just then the trumpet sounded. "The chariots are taking their places," said Plato. Jack saw the dozens of chariots lined up on the racetrack. Each chariot was pulled by 4 horses. Jack glanced back at Annie. She was looking up at him, pointing at the chariots. The trumpet sounded again, and the horses took off. The crowd went wild. They were cheering and screaming and stamping their feet. Clouds of dust rose up as the chariots raced along the track. Annie turned back to watch the race. She began jumping up and down. "Go, go, go!" she shouted. A few people began staring at the strange, small soldier with the high-pitched voice. Jack couldn't take it anymore. He had to get Annie away before it was too late. He shoved his notebook into his bag. "I have to go," he shouted to Plato. The philosopher looked surprised. Jack was afraid to tell him that Annie had broken the rules. "I had a great time, but I have to go home now," said Jack. "Thanks for everything." "Have a safe journey," said Plato. Jack waved and started down the steps. As he climbed down, he saw Annie pull off her helmet. Her pigtails flew up and down as she jumped and shouted, "Go, go, go!" Her soldier's cape fell off. Now lots of people were staring at her. Someone shouted for the guards. Annie was too busy cheering to notice anything. Jack moved as quickly as he could, but 2 big guards got to Annie first. Oh my goodness, what is going to happen? There is Annie when she still had her helmet on. And everybody's starting to look at her for cheering the way she did. And there is a picture when she took her helmet off and they saw that she was a girl. The guards came. Not good for Annie. That's the end of the chapter, though. The next chapter, chapter 8, is called Save Annie. I think you guys might be able to guess what the next chapter is going to be about. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.